Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to Planet Alien. Noel Alien. I like that. I want to be an alien. It would be so awesome. Anyways, okay. Yes, another Riverdale video, I know. But, like I said, I tweeted, what videos would you like to see on my YouTube channel? And, Riverdale's a big thing, and I love Riverdale, and I love talking about it, so you know I'm gonna do it. Okay? Yeah. I'm weird, I know. Okay. My girl, at Niki's Riverdale, asked, you should do a video on when you realized you didn't like Varchie and why. Okay, now, first let me start. Okay, so I've never liked Veronica and Archie. What really put me off especially was what Veronica did in the closet, especially after finding out how much Betty liked Archie, liked. And yeah, I mean, like she made it seem like she was okay with them going in the closet, which, if you're a girl, you're gonna know that she's not okay with it. I mean, I as a girl, you should know that this other girl is not okay with you going in the closet with her best friend slash huge crush who she just wants to be with. Like, you as a girl should already know that. But anyways, they go into the closet, and then Veronica, who is trying to be a different person, that's what she tells Betty. She does what an old Veronica, I guess, would do and makes out with Archie. I mean, fully well knowing that Betty likes him. And then she comes out and she's like, oh, where's Betty? And it's like, Cheryl tells them that she ran off and she's like, oh, you bitch. And it's like, I'm sorry, did anybody force you to make out with Archie in the closet? I don't think so. I mean, you're the one who was like, oh, do you like her as more than a friend? Like trying to figure out like what he likes and shit, like if he likes her or not. And even if he says even though he said they're just best friends and stuff, that doesn't still mean, oh, I'm gonna make out with him and it's gonna be totally cool with this girl I'm trying to be best friends with. Like, come on, dude. So that was the first thing that put me off. Now, I love Veronica, don't get me wrong. Although sometimes I can really dislike her because lately, she's like, in the beginning of season two, she was doing things in a very shady manner for her family business. Um, but that scene really just kind of put me off. I love Veronica and stuff, and I loved her after, of course, still loved her and stuff. Betty was always my fave. But that scene was like the first thing that was like, ugh. Like, first off, I didn't like that scene. Like, I didn't like them making out. I wasn't interested in it at all. I was not for it. Of course, I didn't like how it went about. I just think that was such a like messed up scene. I know that, she's trying to be this new person, this good person, and it's not easy to change your ways just like that. But still, her doing that, and I know Archie was just as culpable as her, like he was in it too, he did it too, it wasn't just Veronica, but her doing that just kind of like that was the nail in the coffin, like, ugh, like, really, dude, really. And I could already tell that Veronica and Archie, their relationship when it started up was just gonna be ugh, ugh. And it was. It honestly, I just had no interest. I don't know what it. Veronica and Archie, even when they first met, actually, when they first met at the diner, ugh, I hated how. I don't know. I didn't like the way Veronica came in, like she was Miss Badass. Like, she made a great entrance, and I loved her cape and shit, and she looked beautiful. But I didn't like the way she like came over to Archie and then was like, and then Archie was all like, like, really, Archie, calm the fuck down. Like, and Betty's sitting right there, and it's like, are you kidding me? Like, ugh, I don't like this. Like, I just didn't like Veronica and Archie. And even their friendship scenes, like when she would like talk to him, and he'd be like, oh, what are you jealous, Ronnie? And it's like, I've already had my 7 minutes in heaven with Archie Andrews. But it's like, even their friendship scenes, I just didn't like it. Yeah, when they're friends all together, like the Jughead, Betty, Archie, and Veronica, that's cool. But Archie and Veronica's friendship alone just wasn't interesting me at all. So when they got into a relationship, or a sexual relationship, I should say, um, I was just like, no, I just, no, 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 no. Now, what really put me off on Veronica and Archie, and I'm pretty sure some of you can already guess, it was in season 2, episode 1. I'm sorry. I understand you're a teenager. You have hormones. You have the house to yourself. But you have the house to yourself because his dad is lying on an operating table maybe gonna die, maybe gonna live, and Archie has to go home to wash his dad's blood off and take off his clothes so he can be clean and get himself together while his dad is trying to be saved. And you know what she does? I mean, honestly, I just don't see this being a thought in my mind. I don't see this being a thought in a lot of people's minds. Oh, how to make him feel better. I'm going to go in the shower with him while he's washing off his dad's blood and have sex. I mean, that is just fucking ew. It's weird and just disgusting. Like, that was it. That scene was it for me. Like, I was done. Like, I was just like, yeah, no, no. Like, I didn't like them to begin with, but that was the final nail in the coffin. Like, that was it. That was like, this is not even a relationship. Like, I would take Betty and Jughead over Varchie any day, every day. Seriously, I would. I would take a ton of Bughead scenes if it meant Varchie didn't exist. Just saying. But yeah, when she got into that shower with him, and it's just like, why? I hate that she uses sex for everything because it kind of makes me think that's how old Veronica was. She used sex for everything. And yeah, oh, they do have, I know they have conversations and stuff like that. And they do, well, they don't really do any couple stuff. What do they do that's coupley? Like, have they even really went on a date? I mean, they don't really do anything coupley. Like, um, I'm not saying that Bughead does either, but I'm just saying, like, they don't really do couple things, and it's just like, just that shower scene, and then it's like it's like always ever since then, it's like sex, 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 sex. Like even they even made fun of it in 214, Betty and Jughead. It's like, don't they ever just have a conversation? Like, God, is it always sex? Because it's true. Do you ever like talk things out instead of have sex? Like, what the F, dude? Like, that's what I hate about it. At least with Betty and Jughead, there is a semi relationship there. I can see the relationship, even though they break up every fucking day and shit. Like, come on. But with Veronica and Archie, I just see sex. Sex, 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 sex. Oh, I hate you. Sex. I love you. Sex. You kissed Betty? Sex. My dad's a killer? Sex. Like, damn. And also, I don't like how, and also, I definitely don't like how Archie, like, I don't like Archie being involved. I'm not saying Veronica's a bad person, but she does, like everyone, she has her moments where she does some shady shit. And yeah, also, what gets me about Veronica is when her and Archie have fights, she always, like when her and Archie had that fight in 214, she then is starting to flirt with the guy at the store, and it's like Betty's like, "Calm down, you guys didn't break up, you just had a fight." And it's true. It's like, damn, girl, like you had a fight, calm down. What are you flirting with like this guy now? Like, calm down. Like, I don't know. That to me just come on, like you love this person. I understand like he broke your trust or it hurt to see that he was lying to your face, but in all honesty, it was for your protection and for the rest of your guys' protection. And it wasn't like a bad thing considering you guys did get taken hostage by three guys, and it could have went a lot worse if not only did you guys have that silent alarm, but also Andre stood close. Of course, then resulting in a guy being killed where he should have just been put in prison, but yeah, I don't like, so that's like that's how Varchie just wasn't for me. Since the beginning, I haven't liked them. The shower scene, that was it. That was done. I was just like, there's no way I could ever, ever, ever even remotely see a relationship or like them or anything. And I just don't like Archie being involved with Veronica because then he's involved with her family. And her family, as we know, are bad people. Let's be honest. They're shady, bad people who are buying up all these places for land and buying up a newspaper to keep people quiet so no one can write anything bad about them. And it's like, why would you care so much what people are going to write about you if you have nothing to hide? And just the way that Hiram has him wrapped around his little finger, like like how Betty or Jughead said about Archie and Veronica, how he was like, yeah, Veronica has you wrapped around her little finger, and Betty's like, in other parts too. And it was like, yep, yep, yep. Like, damn. Like, it's true though. Come on, it's true. But it's like, it's true. Veronica has him like wrapped around his finger, and so does Hiram. And it's like, I don't like that. Like, this is Archie, a 16-year-old boy. Like, he shouldn't be involved in the mafia family. Like, I don't even know why I did that. It's a mafia family. Like, what? I mean, and he knows, like, I mean, he knows that Hiram had this guy killed, and he knows that this other kid was killed by Andre. And it's like, which I think he's finally going to wake up. But it's just like, Archie should not be in that kind of relationship. First off, it's just so sexual. I mean, that's not the way a relationship should be. I understand passion, but you also have to have deep conversations. You also have to have some sort of relationship that doesn't include just sex. You have to have something there. And so the whole sex thing, I just see them as a sexual thing. There's nothing there. I don't see the chemistry. I don't see it. And I just don't think Archie should be with Veronica and in that situation. Honestly, I just don't think anyone should be together really right now. Like, you know, Betty and Jughead break up so many times, and it's like maybe you guys should stay broken up for a while and figure out what you want. Same with Archie and Veronica. Maybe they need to break up and figure out what they want because, now he's going to be dealing with his dad and she's dealing with her family, and it's just like it's too much. But I'm sorry, I got a little off topic. But yeah, I don't like Varchie because of all those reasons I told you, and because it's such a sexual relationship. I mean, if it had any type of actual relationship that I saw, like I do see with Bughead, then maybe I wouldn't dislike it so much. But honestly, that shower scene was it for me. That was just disgusting. That was not right. I don't agree with the writers doing that. I just don't understand why you'd use sex to comfort your boyfriend whose dad could die or live. Like, and he's washing his blood off. Like, that is just so bizarre that you think sex is going to make him feel better. And I give her props for staying, even though he was like being so mean and telling her to get out, which I mean is understandable because his dad. And I give her props for actually staying. But that sex scene, it's like, really, dude, that's how you think to comfort. And then even before that, she was like, "Oh, I can't handle this," and it's like, oh, you're in a relationship with this guy. You got to handle it. Like, damn, you can't just run when things get hard, like Betty told her. But yeah, Veronica and Archie just, there's nothing there. There's just sex. Sex, sex, sex. And I just don't like Archie being involved with her dad because he's using him. Like, that's so clear. Like, what happens when he doesn't need you anymore, Archie? Like, and even Veronica says, when, like, next episode, when my dad finds out, if my dad finds out you snitched, you know what he'll do to you? Like, what the fuck? Does that tell you something? Hello, Fred Andrews shot. I'm sorry, I'm still on that. I hope, you know what? It would make, well, damn. Well, that actually, I don't know if they could have it be connected to Hiram because then that would kind of sever Veronica and Archie's relationship, like friendship too. But then again, would it? But yeah, it kind of would because, Hiram did hire someone to shoot his dad. Um, but yeah, I just don't like Varchie at all. I mean, I told you all the reasons. Now, I mean, that shower scene was just the final coffin. I just see them as a sexual relationship. I mean, damn, it was even said in episode 14, which they even said about Bughead, like, are they going to break up again? Because they break up every week. Basically, writers telling you, like, these two relationships should not be together, are not going to last, which is very true. I mean, you got a sexual one and you got one that breaks up every week. Not the best of relationships. So that is why I don't like Varchie and never will, honestly. I can stand Bughead to a certain extent. Eventually, it does get kind of old, the back and forth. But I can stand that to a certain extent. But Varchie, I can't stand. I just cannot. Oh God, they're just always either kissing or having sex, and it's just nothing real there. There's no real connection or anything. And I don't like Archie being involved in all this really bad, shady shit, and I really hope he does next episode fucking help Jughead, because he's the only one I could think of who would be snitching, and why else would Veronica say that to him? Because it's like, damn, open your eyes. Like, you can't, because you love Veronica, you can't just fucking uh turn your eye away from every bad thing that her dad is doing and stuff. Like, come on. They even had a fake FBI agent try to set you up to see if you would give information so they could see whether or not they could trust you or kill you. Because let's be honest, if he gave up information, they probably would have did something to him. Okay, like, I'm just saying. So that's why I don't like Veronica and Archie. I never will. I love Archie. I love Veronica. Although, I love all the characters. Sometimes I can dislike them very much because they do shit I hate. But I do, at the end of the day, love Archie. I love Veronica. I just don't love them together. I just don't see anything there. I just don't. So that is why I don't like Varchie. And yes, so I hope you enjoyed the video.